Hi guys, my name is Amiksha and welcome to Uplifted by Amiksha. So the today's topic we are going to discuss is it's not all about karma. So have you ever looked at your life and wondered, why is this happening to me? Why do some people seem to have everything figured out while others struggle for years? Why are some relationships easy and others so difficult? Why do some people fight battles that nobody else can see? So, for the longest time, when something painful happened in my life, I would ask one question: what karma did I do to deserve this? Maybe you have asked yourself the same thing. Maybe you're going through a difficult phase right now. Maybe something isn't working out despite your best efforts. And maybe you are trying to understand whether it's karma, destiny, a life lesson, or simply bad luck. So today, I want to share something that completely changed the way I look at life. It's the concept of prarabdha karma. But before we talk about prarabdha karma, let's understand karma in a simple way. Most spiritual traditions talk about three types of karma. First is sanchit karma. So you can think of sanchit karma as a huge storage room. It contains all the impressions, actions, tendencies and experiences accumulated over many lifetimes. Now second one is prarabdha karma. This is the portion of the karma that has already started giving results in this lifetime. And the third is kriyamanna karma. This is the karma you are creating right now through your thoughts, actions, decisions and intentions. Even the thoughts you generate, whether it is good or bad for other people, you are generating your own karma. इसलिए बोलने से पहले सोचना चाहिए, पर सोचने से पहले भी सोचना चाहिए. This is one thing that has stayed with me, which I have learned from Sister Shivani. I guess you guys should also try implementing it. Now, here's where most people get confused. When they hear about prarabdha karma, they think, oh, so everything bad happening to me is punishment? But I don't think that's the most helpful way to understand it. Imagine life as a card game. When you sit down to play, you're given a set of results or cards. You didn't choose them. Some people receive easier cards, some receive more challenging ones, and the cards are simply what you have been dealt. That's prarabdha. Your family, your circumstances, your body, your natural strength, certain challenges, certain opportunities. Many spiritual traditions would say these things are part of your prarabdha karma. But here's the important part. The cards are not the game. How you play them is the game. And that's where kriyamanna karma comes in. Two people go, I'll make you understand with the help of an example, okay? So two people go through the same difficulty. One becomes better and another one becomes stronger. One gives up and another one grows. The situations may be similar, but the response over here you see is different. And the response create a different future. Over time, I've also realized something else. Not every difficult experience has to be viewed as a punishment. Sometimes life is trying to teach us something. Think about the lessons you have learned through your hardest moment. You have learned patience, boundaries, self respect, compassion, strength, and courage. Many of these qualities we value most are learned through challenges, not comfort. These doesn't mean we shouldn't enjoy suffering. Doesn't mean every painful situation is good, but it does mean we can ask a different question. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? We can ask, what this is trying to teach me. That one single question changes everything because it shifts us from being the victims of our circumstance to the students of our experiences. And there is one another realization that I find even more powerful. Many people become attached to outcomes. They want success, they want happiness, they want enlightenment, they want moksha, they want to burn all of their karmas, but attachment itself creates another chain. Even spiritual attachment can become a trap. If I am constantly obsessed with achieving a particular spiritual outcome, I am still attached. So the wisdom of many spiritual teachings is not to stop acting. It's to stop clinging, do the right thing, grow, serve, love, and learn. But don't let your peace depend on a specific result. So if you're going through something difficult today, I want you to remember this. Maybe you don't need to know exactly which part is karma. Maybe you don't need to know whether it's destiny, a life lesson, or a prarabdha. Maybe the most important question is, what is the highest version of me being called forward by this experience? Because while you may not control every circumstance in your life, you always control your response. And your response has the power to transform your entire journey. If this message resonated with any one of you, please let me know in the comments. And what is one life lesson that has been trying to teach you lately? And remember, your circumstances shape your story, but your response shapes who you become. Stay uplifted. And please do share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.